Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the late night hour here at the Alchemist Lair. I am your host, Ritual, and today we are going to be playing Alpha 21.1. Also, my connection's a bit iffy today, so if anything weird happens, I do apologize. There might be skips, there might be lag. I don't know what's going on, I'm still trying to figure it out. But without further ado, this is going to be a casual gameplay. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. I don't care how many times I die. I am here to have fun. Fun. Remember that. Though I think the lag's going to kill me more than anything. Let's hope I'm wrong. Okay. Now, while we are currently loading game data, I'm going to tell you about a few ideas for playing a Necromancer in D&D, Pathfinder, or whatever game you're playing. Because in tabletop roleplay games, there's always, and I always guarantee this, if you're playing D&D, tabletop, Pathfinder, or whatnot, you will always come across zombies, skeletons, all manner of undead. The first rule I encourage players to do is always go through the magic trees. And if you're going to play as a necromancer, pay particular attention to the rules regarding necromancy. Now, I say this for quite a few reasons. I was going to say 2 reasons, but we all know there's more than 2 reasons, let's be fair. One of the main things I want to bring up is if you go into a encounter with like 20 skeletons, unless they are very easy skeletons, the GM's not going to be a very happy camper. So I always recommend to any necromancer who wants to go in to at least invest up to 3 to 5 skeletons. If the GM can handle more, go for it. But 3 to 5 as the max. I have been in games where I was a necromancer and there was another necromancer on the server. I invested all of mine into one undead where he had a trove, an army. While I was investing my money into making my singular zombie stronger, he was investing into his army, which was essentially walking cannon fodder. I mean, sure, yeah, he can snap his fingers and they all be recovered quite nicely. Whereas mine could go in, take a hit, use a shield to block a bunch of them. Even if they got a +2 to flank, that one undead of mine was still much more durable. And trust me, durability for your undead is tantamount to victory. Because you could have an entire army, like up to 100 skeletons, if you follow the rules correctly. But a level 1 hero with a spell, say, Fireball, can wipe out most of that group in just 2 or 3 throws. And that's if it's a good caster. So, the question remains, what play style do you want to go in as a necromancer? As I said, I love the singular approach. You give me one skeleton or one zombie as a companion and say make do, I will invest everything to make sure that one skeleton and or zombie is the best one. Now, oh hey, I already got some food starting off. That's amazing. The bath residence. I know it's not the bath residence, but now, the second thing. Sorry, not second thing. Another thing I like to point out when it comes to zombie games is location. And I will say this religiously. You can have a zombie in your house. You can have a zombie on the streets. But believe you and me, the moment people recognize that zombie as a zombie, everyone's going to lose their minds unless you have very good reasons. Joker said it best, that oh, yeah, see there's a bit of lag there. Joker said it best, where if this thing happens, no one gives a dang. But the moment you do something about it, everyone loses their marbles. So the real question ends up being, how does one go about this? I mean, I can tell you right now, not easy. Or cheap. Because having an army of skeletons or zombies is going to be very costly to keep. But if you have like a single skeleton, zombie, whatever, you will definitely, and I will say this with an open heart to anyone who wants to do this, the moment you throw down a zombie, a single zombie, with the best equipment right off the bat, and invest in their hit points, you're going to find out really quick that that zombie or skeleton is probably going to end up being your best friend. Alright. Grab some wood. Alright. another thing about the undead in tabletop games like Pathfinder, D&D, so on and so forth, are actually quality. And that's not something that's thrown around often when it comes to the undead, but I will guarantee you one thing. The quality of your undead also speaks volumes. Because in Pathfinder, there is things called templates. If you can give your skeleton the ability to be a demonic skeleton, they get DR. If they are a bleeding skeleton, they have regeneration. Like, they are not gonna die. Nothing short of holy water on them anyway. Or consecrated ground. Huh. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. Slightly disappointed. I was actually expecting a challenge. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, undead. Another interesting thing that I also brought up earlier is not just the quality of the undead, but the quality of the gear the undead have. Remember, there is a concept in D&D and maybe in Pathfinder and maybe in D&D as well. There's a thing called a skeletal zombie. Sorry, a skeletal knight or skeletal king. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. But they walk around with masterwork swords, which gives them a +1 to attack, because masterwork. Masterwork equipment is any adventurer's best friend. And when it comes to your undead army, it's also your best friend. Because the zombie with, like, masterwork armor, masterwork shield, masterwork sword, that little undead minion of yours is going to be stacked. Speaking of undead, give me a moment to deal with this one. Thank you. Where was I? Oh yes, the quality of your equipment as well as the quality of the undead you either capture or produce in Pathfinder, D&D, and so forth actually will affect your gameplay a lot. So rather than just, oh hey, you know what? I'm going to go and capture this undead dog or a pack of undead dogs. No. No, I encourage the fledgling necromancers out there to, if you do capture them, go through them. See which is good, which is not. If they aren't good, then the party can deal with them, because that's XP. Straight up, off the bat, XP. Which only benefits you and the crew. But if you were to come across an undead that, let's say, for example, has the ability for damage reduction, or a zombie that could run fast, those kinds of creatures are amazing to have. But to capitalize on it, that's just the quality. So if you have like one of those quality zombie skeletons, whatnot, you're good. But here's another thing to consider when it comes to the quality of your undead. The race. Now, granted, that may sound bad, but hear me out. There are races in Pathfinder, D&D, where you can have... Whoops! Hello. Okay. The heck was that? Okay, I'm going to put that little topic of mine on hold as I deal with this. Thank you. Now, the races in Pathfinder, D&D, whatnot, should also be taken into consideration. The reason why I say this is for quite a few reasons. One, a human skeleton can be easily equipped, yes. But it can also be easily taken out because there's no, true benefits to it. But then you go to something like a lizard folk undead. Their race literally capitalizes on strength. An undead orc also capitalizes on strength. An elf, already right there, that capitalizes on dexterity. And the higher your undead's dexterity is, with the proper equipment, is a force to be reckoned with. Suffice it to say, this is if you're going to be a dedicated necromancer in your playthrough. But it is worth saying that there are other factors in there. But the quality of your gear for your undead will always be your saving grace. The quality of your undead will also be a thing. Because you could end up having the best zombie out there, like, say, a lizard folk skeleton, but unless it is a variant skeleton, like, say, bloodied or flaming, it's not going to get the additional benefits needed to make the campaign pop. Which ultimately leads right back into the quality versus quantity argument I was making earlier. It's the fact of, do you want 100 weak skeletons? You know, all of them low quality, all of them with 5 HP, not really good for anything. The army's great, don't get me wrong. And if you swarm enough people with it, yeah, it can kill a lot. But it's the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one. Because if you take an army and a hero uses Fireball, you're going to be without an army pretty quick, and a necromancer without minions is not a necromancer, but a future pincushion in the works. So when I stated earlier that I would rather have 1 or at least 3 to 5 undead, there's a reason behind that. Because if I have, 5, 2, 3 undead, like zombies that could run. And I get them in proper gear that capitalized on that speed. Or bloody skeletons to capitalize on their survivability. Having one bloodied skeleton that's an orc with the highest quality armor I can give it, the highest quality weapon I can give it. You can even give a skeleton or a zombie a magic sword, and suddenly you're going to be ending up with a pretty powerful creature. However, all of this defies everything under the one pan-ultimate rule, the be-all, end-all rule of necromancy. Do you want 100 zombies or a single configured zombie or skeleton? Because in both Pathfinder and D&D, there are rules that specifically are laid out to where you can invest either onyx or some sort of gemstone to empower or create a more powerful entity. So you can have the amount of undead on you with your level times 4. So at level 1, you get to have like 4 small minions or a single level 4 zombie. Or a single level 4 undead variant of some denomination. Now, which is more powerful here, ladies and gentlemen? The 4 skeletons or the variant? You're going to find out, if you check the numbers, that the variant is more powerful because that's 4 hit die on one skeleton. Alright, so where are you? Swap you over to here. Scrap you. Gonna use you. Sort. Scrap you. Sort. Alright. Where was I again? Oh, yes. Say as though a skeleton has 8 HP. Do you want 4 skeletons with 8 HP? Or do you want a skeleton that has 4 times 8 HP? Not only that, but certain stats are dictated on a undead by how much hit die they have. So you can have the fastest zombie out there, but if that zombie is particularly stacked into being a dex build, then you are looking at a very hard to hit, very resilient zombie or skeleton. And that being said, you take a look at the stats between that one and those 4, you will find that the quality does matter. So if you begin at level 1 and you can have up to 4 zombies, why go higher than 4? Because by level 2, all of your zombies are going to have 2 hit dies worth of health, of attack, of damage, of resilience. Your undead, by level 20, with a group of 4, is going to match par on par with your level. So, level 20 Necromancer, 20d8 Skeletons. 4 of them. That's scary. In any campaign, especially if you follow my advice of investing in quality in your skeletons or zombies, rather than just straight up, hey, 100 or 4 stacked. And if we really want to go the distance, 4 hit die skeleton at level 1, keeping that into consideration, by level 20, you have a 80 times 8 hit die skeleton. I could be doing my math wrong there. Because it's level times 4. So 20 times 4. You know what? I'm on a computer. I'll pull up the calculator. 20 times 4. Yeah, that's 80. And if it's 80 times, say, 6 HP, your singular skeleton, zombie, whatever, if you are doing full HP on this sucker, that one skeleton is going to have 480 HP. And to top that off even more, as I said, if it's a variant skeleton, that sucker's already going to be powerful. And what makes it even worse is that for the GM, that skeleton is probably powerful enough to break from your control. But if you can keep that sucker on your side, that thing is a living tank. We're talking Solomon levels of ridiculous here. And with that, I close my argument. With a single question. Do you think it's worth it? Because I sure don't. Hello. Neener, neener, neener. Oh my. Heads are definitely rolling today. Lay low, stay low. What do we got? Sprained leg. Da 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 da. Oh, hey. I could definitely use you. Where are you? Use you. Sort. Scrap. Sort. Medication. Oof. Okay. Okay. Do we have a storage crate? I love the fact that I can make... Yeah, I love the fact that I can make a lot of this stuff, but... Real question is, do I want to? And stay down there. Thank you. I am currently busy talking to the audience. Alright, so... Where was I? That's right, storage. Crate, no. Box? Ah, okay, there we go. Storage box, and the answer to that is no. That's disappointing. You are hungry. Why, thank you. Alright, so... Place you there, place you there. Alright. I am going to repair you, because I definitely need you. Hello! A nice little puzzle here for me to solve. Whew! Alright. We good? We good. Oh, it's a stump. Please give me some honey. I love me some honey, ladies and gentlemen. Let us get us some honey. Some of that good old honey. I can heal myself from this debacle. No honey? Oh, that's disappointing. I'll actually accept you. Sounds like a storm is about to go on outside. Oh, Stumps. Oh, Mr. Stumps. Oh. It's okay. You want to know why I say it's okay? I got it figured out. The only way to get up to me in this place is through the bottom. The tower I'm building, the little wood blocks here, ain't gonna give out. I believe in it. So, scrap you, throw you here, move over here, place in the fire, place there. Okay. I see you. I respect you. I will move over to here. Slap you in, slap you in. Water. Nope. No. Okay, so my character is, as of right now, thirsty. So, My food is gonna be okay. I hope. Okay, it's this broken bone. Let's see. Strained. Mild infection. Really don't like that. Ah! Alright. That's a big disappointment there. But I am proud to say that for the first night, we actually got a very good base setup. As long as vultures don't come flying around, I should be okay. Granted, I said should. Can't always 100% guarantee that, you know? If I recall, I should have points available. Yes, I do. Hallelujah. Okay, I have a bookstore just over there. But electrical kill traps, sharp stick. Humble Pete. Bachelor. Cooking is not your thing, but you know the basics. Use 20% less of the recipes. Main materials, cook 40% faster. That is definitely something I want. Grabbing you is a must. Grabbing you is a must. And I'm gonna go for machine gunner. Because surprisingly, I think I got everything I need to make one. Okay, 2 glue. I mean, to be fair, it's only a level 1, but a level 1 gun is better than nothing. Okay. First night is almost upon us. Now, I am going to tell you something of very keen interest. So pay attention. Did you know that in Pathfinder, and I'm not sure about the rules on this for D&D, but in Pathfinder, during my searches, I came across a chart of the best to have and the worst to have. Zombie-wise, skeleton-wise, that kind of stuff. Did you know that some animals, some ghouls, some dinosaurs can actually be made into effective undead killing machines? Straight up. One of them was the stat block for the T-Rex. If we were to resurrect a T-Rex as just a skeleton, it would keep all of its block stat base, but we have to resurrect it at that level. So if it has a hit-die ratio of, like, say, 10, that thing is going to be pretty powerful all by itself. Sure, it's not going to be as powerful as its living compatriot, but the stats already will speak for themselves in that remark. Now, again, if we were to, say, take that T-Rex and fully invest into it, we can't really give it armor, we can't really give it weapons, but if we do make it a variant undead, like, say, bloodied skeleton T-Rex, or if it was a zombie, and we put the fastened or quickened attribute on that, I just saw you spawn right there on the left side. You see the little zombies spawning everywhere. Yeah, I see you. I see you all on my screen. I'm pretty sure there's more around here. I am not testing you. I'm playing smart here. No, 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 no. If the zombies don't see me, they don't know I'm here. Also, demons. Zombie and skeleton demons can be a thing, ladies and gentlemen. And they can be an absolute rank. I say this from experience because I've actually had a skeletal demon once before. Long time ago. That thing was an absolute beast in battle. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to send this thing that way, and I'm going to follow my party this way. The GM would make rolls and was like, I'm starting to regret giving you that demon, and I'm just over here like, okay, well, if you want to kill it off, be my guest. The reason why I say this, though, is because he gave me a skeleton for a demon that I had taken the effort to collect and kill with this group. So it's like, okay, now that I have it, Bibbidi Bobbidi Resurrection. Or, sorry, Bibbidi Bobbidi Reanimate. And that thing was destroying more creatures than our party was in the short time we were in that dungeon. It literally became unfair. It was still amazing, though, but it was unfair to the GM. So, after like 2 or 3 sessions with that thing, the GM finally outright said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to kill this thing, it's too powerful. And I'm like, okay, well, 3 sessions in, it finally dies. I am more than content on letting it go, because I got more than my fair share back from the shenanigans that demon did for me. Turns out we had to kill the demon ourselves because it somehow gained its sentience back from its reanimated state, so... yeah. Not a fun way to go. If I'm going to be fair... I'm pretty sure I left my thing of water somewhere and it's not here. That's going to be an issue. But no. Definitely playing with a single zombie has its merits. If you want an epic fight scene like Avenger style, then yeah. Go for the builds where you can have like 100 level 1 zombies. But at the end of the day, I really don't think it's worth it. Like, 100 level 1s is good for crowd control, but a solitary zombie designed to be both your tank and melee offense, and just... that's more appealing to me. So, give me those 4 skeletons, or give me those 4 zombies. Allow me to do my little nitpicking on them. I can go the distance. You may not like me by the end of it, but I will go the distance with what little resources you give me. And it got so bad that at one game session I was in, they literally banned me from playing Necromancer because I was just too good. So I decided to play something else. Something newer. This, ladies and gentlemen, was Pathfinder's Alchemist. And let me tell you something about Alchemist and Pathfinder. If you haven't played it, I personally recommend it. Another thing in Pathfinder that came out a short time ago, but is a really good class, is the Arcanist for Pathfinder. And the sole reason why I even recommend that is because it has templates. One of said templates is called White Mage. I get to have Divine Healing as a spellcaster. You and me, let me tell you, you and me, we had some fun. Here's why. I literally made a character which was a straight-up arcanist, and said, hey, I don't have any combat abilities. All of my stuff is in literally defense. The GM is like, okay, yeah, you're not going to be useful to this party. Watch and learn. I was able to keep parties alive just purely by playing as the medic. One of my players even got around to buying a dog in-game as a companion. Okay, give this dog stats, give this dog like little things of armor here and there. They handed me the dog going, okay, you know what? This is your battle companion. Use him wisely. Alright, first of all, Pupper, you got armor, but it's not really all that good, so remove armor, mage armor. Cast on Pupper. Shield. Cast on Pupper. Now that Pupper has a +8 to AC. I'm not even done yet. I'm going to send that Pupper out with that +8 AC. Bandits were very hard pressed to hit it. But when they did hit it and it got down to half health, it was trained to come back to me so that I can cast heal on it. And once that thing is fully healed up, it ran off again to do some more fighting. That battle puppy, to this day, I can say with fondness, was our team's precious mascot. Cause, yeah, Puppy constantly got hurt. Puppy always got into trouble. At the end of it, I was always there to help the Pupper. And that Pupper, actually after a while, got smart. And then got really smart thanks to a permanent intelligence boof we put on that Pupper. So, here's a puppy with +2 intelligence that can learn tricks. Now at a +6 intelligence. Permanently bound onto that dog. It could understand basic words and basic meanings. So if I were to say sit, that Pupper was sitting. I say run, that Pupper was like, where? See that tree? Run to that tree. Pupper would run to that tree, growl at it, come back. Okay, Pupper. Head pats. Dog would bark happily, pet it on its head. That dog was happy as can be. And it was that little stat increase to the noggin of the Pupper that sold that dog. Like, he was already cute. He was already adorable. A little bit of intelligence goes a long way, my friends. Also, also, something I will warn players. If you give an animal with a mental thing of like 5, that, or 6, that, intelligence buff, that creature is now effectively sentient enough to be like, oh, I'm hungry, but these people are commanding me. I don't like where this is going. I'll eat you. You look good. You look strong. I'm not going to mess with you. You know, Why do I need to kill these people? I can just run and grab that deer over there. You know what? Screw it. Let's get that deer. It's like those memes online where, okay, that's 3 strikes. I get to kill you, but if I kill you, I can't have sushi on Tuesday, and that's a negative point there, so it's back down to 2. I really don't. I really want to kill you, but I can't because you give me tuna, and your woman doesn't give me tuna on that day. It's the little things in life. Let's be fair. It's the little precious details that make a game, make any moment pop. Like, if you keep to some continuity and use it in the right way, you can bash almost anyone. And what I say is what I mean. You can bash anyone. Okay, I'm not lagging as bad now. Beautiful moon, though. Right, the pupper. The pupper was a corgi by the name of Sir Wolf's. And Sir Wolf's was nothing short of the most adorable corgi with the most precious little hat you ever saw. Like, someone had went out of their way to make one of those small doggy dapper hats with a little ribbon that wraps around, so you tie it here. Like a little harness for the head with a little hat. So the dog's going around with this little makeshift hat. Now, to use that as a combat dog, I will say, in hindsight, was a bad idea because God bless that little corgi. But I would have given those kinds of stats, those kinds of powers and whatnot to a more suitable dog. Like Great Dane, Pit Bull, Rottweiler. Definitely a Rottweiler, ladies and gentlemen. Those dogs are scary. Russian bear dog. If none of you know what a Russian bear dog is, I encourage you to look it up. That's the biggest pupper you'll ever see. And it scares even me. But it's still beautiful. If you can tame a wolf, or a dire wolf, yes please. That would definitely work. If you have a... Where am I? If you have a spider, or if you can find a way to claim a spider, you know, make that spider your familiar, or combat buddy, an intelligent spider will go the distance for you. Uh-oh. 14% infected. That's never a good sign. Whew. Okay. Still at level 1, but as you can see, I'm almost fully leveled. Current hour, 1 life. Longest life, 1 hour. Items crafted, 45. XP to next level up. Okay. I do know, ladies and gentlemen, that we are out. Yeah, you see that? That night zombie just dropped. Alright. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Oh, hello. You know what? Using the club is so much more satisfying. Hello there. Ow. That looked like that hurt. At least I'm knocking them out where I can. Oh, hello. Perhaps we can talk about this like reasonable individuals? Well, I do want to thank you for at least trying. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Oh, nice. Hello. Why, thank you. Why, thank you, good sirs. Ma'ams. The occasional gentlemen's. All snaps. Yeah, that was not the most silent of attacks. I better keep an eye out. I say that as my back is towards an open door. Oh, yes! Hallelujah. That, my friends, that right there is a game saver. Allow me to just tell you what happened. That was a robotic turret. Those are the best home defense systems you can get. Alright. So, how do these work? Robotic ammo turret. Oh. Okay, so we changed the ammo to lead. It used to be a one-on-one thing for this, but you know what? Alright. I am going to show you the glory of this. Yeah, you saw that? 3 shots and that thing went down. Now, granted, it needs more. It definitely needs more ammo. But I am working on a budget and I am working on a timer, so... Tools... Stone hammer... Okay, so I need some wood and some plant fibers. Alright. We're going to move over to here. Alright. I see that I am indeed low on food. Okay, robotic ammo. Ammo for my bow. We don't have any wood, so I'm gonna chop down some wood. Have some resources go around. Alright, here's a stump. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of missing the... phooey. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of missing the simplicity of the game from way back when. But in the course of over half a year now, I have learned a lot about the game. I've evolved and adapted with the game. And I'm proud to say that I feel as though I have a sense of accomplishment when it comes to this game. I'm not sure if a lot of players will agree with me on this, but sometimes you have to grow with the game, learn from the game, understand the game enough to just go out of your way and say, hey, it's a good game, little bit of bugs, but, you know, end of the day, is the game worth playing? Yeah. Most definitely. Would I recommend it to anyone? Anyone willing to join, yeah, of course. Granted, I may be an overzealous in inviting people, but, you know, that is what it is, though. Like, you can't fault me for enthusiasm. Mo power. Mopo. Alright, so let's see what we got here food-wise. Can of chili. Most definitely we can eat that. Old Sham sandwich. Yes, with a chance of dysentery, which I don't approve of, but... little bit of food, little bit of miso soup. Alright. So where am I? Alright. Let's head inside and deal with some of these zombies. Very nice. Hello. Nothing in here. Well, that is completely disappointing. Okay. Perfect. 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 Coffee maker. Do we got anything in there? Yes, we do. Grab you. Yes. Yes. Also, if anyone's new, welcome in. Welcome to the chat. La da 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 da. Shoo-ba-da-ba-doo, ba-ba-doo, ba-da-bee-da-ba-ba-da. Rat-ta-ta-da-da. Yeah, that passing gas station, I'm probably good enough to fight it, but I'm not going to test it. Alright. Van, what do we got? Yes, we got a repair kit! Life just got better. Okay, the roof up here has some zombies that I can face. I've done that before. The main building right there makes a pretty good overall base. But we've already got a pretty good situated base set up. So, hello there. You're welcome. Don't mind me, kids. I'm just running around grabbing resources at this point. Okay. See what the van has. Ooh. That wheel is good. No. No, no. No, no. No, no, no. No. We are not doing that. We are not dancing that dance. I know what dance that is. And I say to ye, no. No! That is not a dance I wish to dance. For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, the place over here, the back entrance, has zombie puppers. And if you are a long-standing person who has watched my series, you will know that I do not like zombie puppers. At all. Religiously. I hate zombie puppers with a beautiful passion. Bunch of books, though, I must say. I approve. Thank you for not judging. Thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for. And here I am singing. What is wrong with me, ladies and gentlemen? Have I finally lost my God-given mind? Man, I certainly hope so. Ever-loving corn-fed mind. Oh, shiz. Drops. Okay. Wake me up when you're feeling better. I don't want to deal with you when you are cranky. Okay. Unlock salvage tools. Stone tools quality 2. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I accidentally hit you? Gotta make sure you stay down, you know? Right. What do we have in box number 1? That's a lot of good books. If only I had a flashlight. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? If only. Don't I have enough for a torch? Oh, I need animal fat, of course. That would make sense. You know what else would also make sense? If I was carrying the bloody thing with me. Right. Mighty Fist. Alright. So, going to slide you in here. This shores me up, and I can continue exploring. Let's crack a book for a better tomorrow. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm gonna have to deal with you the old-fashioned way. You're welcome. Hello? No books back here? Hello? Oh, hey, plenty of dukes. I like me some dukes. Dukes are very nice. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, my pretties. I got you and your little dog too. Advanced engineer. Yes, please. And roll 1, cardio. Now a hiker. Unfortunately, I'll have to finish you later, cause... You're welcome. Where am I? Oh yes, here we are. Mild weather tolerance. Absolutely. Pain tolerance. That is also another good one. Salvage operation. Treasure hunter. Lucky looter. I was told by several friends not to invest in that. So if you're still watching this at this point in the stream, you have some pretty good advice. Thank you. Penetrating shot. Animal tracking. Infiltrator. You are now a mole and can move through dangerous traps easier. Alright. Here we go. Perfect. 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 The reason why I'm saying perfect so much is because I like resources. Resources are nice. You know what else is nice? Not getting caught. I saw you. Yeah, that's right. I saw you. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. Yes, Mr. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Zombie. I know it's completely unfair to you, but please understand, I have a life to live as well. Right on. Thank you. Alright. Sort through you. Gonna wear these shades because they make me look good. Oh, yes. Now comes the reason why. I see you, you little piece of sh... Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, you thought I was stupid, didn't you? No. No, I ain't stupid. Let me just say I've had it up to here with your shenanigree. You know what? I hope I get something good from you. I also need to return to my place after I loot this, because day 2 is going to end in 4 hours. So I actually have a little bit of time to explore this place. Okay, books. Grab you. Grab this. Nice. Alright. Okay, brass. Things got me down for a pipe shotgun, so... Actually... Repair. Grab you. See how poppin' pills does. Awesome. I hate the fact that I broke my leg yet again. However, I do not mind the fact that I broke it. Because of 2 very important reasons. One is that armor. 2, my submachine gun now has ammo! Let's go! Now, if only I had a wrench. If only I had a wrench. I think I can make a wrench. Let's get back to the, little home and check that out. Because if I got a wrench, ooh, boy, am I going to have fun. So much fun. I also need something to eat according to the stats I'm seeing here. And what with little food I have right now, it may not be a bad idea to go hunting. Sometimes. Huh? No, not likely. move over to here. Siphon through all of you. Scrap. Sort. Sort. You know what? What do I need? 12 forged iron. Okay, so I'm going to need a forge. Do I at least have the book smarts for a forge? Cobblestone, leather, duct tape. Alright. Do I have not enough? Okay. Okay, sort, sort. Sort here. Go here. Sort, sort. Cure fatigue. I don't have anything here for a sprain, though. Which is sad, but not disappointing. Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of need to suffer in order to become better. So... Okay. Forge, 50 cobblestone, wood log, that I can create easy, leather, duct tape, and iron pipes. That's disappointing. But then again, you know what? It's day 2, I'm back at base, everything is safe and sound. Once day 3 starts, I'm actually going to take the time to get the resources necessary. Because, as you can see, I can get level 3 stone shovel. Sure, I can get a level 3 axe. Yes. Spear. Only level 1. Okay, that's fair. What about a bow? Primitive bow. Okay, so my pipe machine gun goes up, but not my... It's a thing. We're just gonna call it like it is. It's a thing. A wild amoongus. Like, really? They couldn't think of a proper name? Let's see if we could catch that Pokemon and have ourselves a fun time. Players. So far, I don't have a death, but unless I get some antibiotics soon, this disease will in fact kill me. Also, I am very thankful for the fact that I don't have a Screamer on me. Now, the fact that a Screamer doesn't attack me this early in game is because if I was like a level 5 with a game stage of 52, you saw that, yes? Please tell me you saw that, yes? Just a horde of zombies just deciding... They're still out there, because I still see that nurse down there. I don't trust you. And Among Us has left. Right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap up this stream. It has been a beautiful, solid 2-hour stream today. Very lovely. And I thank you all so much for hopping on for today's episode. I know this was done quite late in the day. Went back to my old hours of streaming at night, but there is a reason for this, ladies and gentlemen. The missus wants to spend more time with me during the day, and for a while now I've been putting that off, bringing out content. And I'm happy to say, and I'm safe to say, that I'm actually very happy with streaming during the day, but at the same time, I'm also happy streaming at night. And we talked about a lot of good material here today, so please make sure to like, follow, subscribe, everything. And remember, you are amazing, you are beautiful, and you are what makes me better. So thank you all so much. Bless you all. And I hope to see you all again soon. Adios.